Greetings. Today's agenda is to stop messing with the mods and all that and uh, get back to actually working on the city. Try reloading it. I'll go to my page and then reload it. Go to visit channel.
Oh, last time it just said that it was 11. So it didn't show up on my notifications.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with your thing there. Alrighty. Anyways, that was the mommy unit trying to figure stuff out. Anyways, let's see if we can't get this this game to start again. I tried hopping on just before this to test things out a little bit, and I had to change the. It wouldn't let me log into the thing because it was on 21.21.10 rather than 1.21.11. It's frustrating, but it is what it is. Oh, come on, man. I am using 21.11. Okay. Of course, there's always got to be something. Oh, look. This release 21.11. Is it? Oh, wait. Is it? Unnamed installation. Okay. Maybe installation latest release is the one that I need to use. This stuff is confusing. It's irritating, but technology. Oh, and I do have Arrestage playing in the background, by the way. Yeah, see, I saw 21.11 there. So this should connect me. Joining world. Okay. I finally hopped into the world. Yay. And it's raining. My music just like I don't know what's been going on with I don't know what's been going on with the electronics around here lately. So today I'm thinking of continuing this and trying to figure out the dimensions of this via using creative rather than survival. Really? This is what I'm talking about. Why is it pausing? Turn it down just a little bit. I have Spotify playing on my TV, and for some reason, it likes to pause. Okay. Uh, y space creative. It did it again. Rain must be. This is gonna keep doing it like that. I want the remote here. Easier. Okay, I'm in creative now, so that means I can fly, and I got access to all kinds of stuff. To be fair, I don't need that. I really don't. Oh, come on, man. You are. Okay. That just. I don't know what's going on with the TV, but seems like lately, if it's not one thing, it's another after another after another. I'm letting my TV reset. Okay. I don't need. I'm gonna need this. I'm not gonna need any of the flowers. Um, all right, let's see if I can get Mr. Ristage to play again. Maybe, maybe I've listened to his music so much that that I'm getting my electronics is getting worn out or something. All right, now I can go to sleep. All right. Oh, cool. I didn't know that this was here. Boom. I know, I know. It's a whole stack of dime. Come on, man. Seriously, why do you keep pausing like that? That is starting to get super irritating. Oh, that's right. Just like that. I'll just go ahead and stick this up here. Why? Why does it keep. I literally am not touching anything, I swear. The only thing I'm touching is my laptop and my mouse, and the freaking TV. Music on the TV keeps pausing. And I even had the remote behind something. And it's only doing it when I play Rustage and I'm live streaming. Like, watch, I'll put it on something else. Um, well, we'll see if I'll put it on dubstep. And this is off Spotify, played through my TV. Let's see if it pauses. Okay. Since I'm going to be doing majority creative, I'm not going to worry about some of this stuff. What? What? But it just paused again. Why? All right, fine. No music. Shutting the TV off. The TV is now off, so I don't get irritated at it. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a little organization. Most of the stuff I'm really not going to need, but I do like playing in survival. So I'll leave like a few blocks that I can build with, right? And I don't know if it'll use up all 6 of those. Not sure if I'll have to get more blocks. So the idea of this one right here is that there's a statue, right? But I'm having a little bit, breathe. Yeah, no kidding. I'm having a little bit of a difficult time. See, I don't know what's up with those entity things either. That's starting to irritate me. That has to be my buddy W. His doing. And there's okay, it does do stay at 6. That is most likely for a reason. It's just irritating me that I don't know what that reason is. Okay, so that goes there. That's the center. Yeah. And then it goes forward to. So essentially what it would be is the statue of a person standing this direction, looking this way. Like imagine Whitebeard. If he was standing here holding the flag. Well, actually, technically, I think if it was Whitebeard, he'd have to be faced this direction because he always holds his weapon in his right hand, I think. But I'd have to rewatch the anime. It's been a while, or not the anime, the because I'm up to date and all that. I'd have to rewatch those parts. But yeah, essentially, this would be going way up like that, and it would be a flag. Okay, so this would go back here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building it and then see what it looks like from there. Maybe I need to do something like this to make it look right. That would essentially be the base of the feet. Probably have to go back there with it. No. I want to say probably like that. This part looks a little funky. I don't know what to do with this. but I'll get to it eventually. Like maybe, huh? Because that's supposed to be like where your angle of your foot is, and this is just using the blocks, solid blocks. Like if I was to add stairs, let's see. What kind of stairs? Like maybe dark oak because it would be like leather. There's also mangrove, which would sort of look like leather. So if this is going to be like, say, for example, Whitebeard, his boots are black. So maybe like polished black stone stairs might work. Of course, I could always do it where he has his weapon in one hand and then the flag in the other as well. Let's see. I want to try polished blackstone stairs. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. I might have to find some sort of alternative, like polished blackstone stairs. Like the for the leather on the bottom, like the soles. That's the word I'm looking for. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want black. I'd probably want something, at least not exactly like that. Let's see. Like maybe strip dark wood. Strip dark oak log. Like maybe. Not sure. Like maybe dark oak wood might work. What was the other one I was looking at? Mangrove? No, I don't think that the mangrove would work all that well for it. Because I was thinking like the rough scuffed leather for the feet. Maybe I could do like the basalt. It doesn't look the exact same. I like to sleep so that the villagers don't get attacked very often. Speaking of which, I could always spawn, because for some reason these villagers aren't breeding. I could probably spawn another couple. Villager spawn egg. Let's see how these guys, because I brought them from the village over there, so they might be a little bugged. Oh, is he gonna? Yep, he's going to. Ooh, he likes carrots. You know what? We're gonna solidify the carrot thing for him. There you go, my man. It's nice. It's good to have a farmer, anyways. That's set. So he has carrots. The one over in the village that I stole the other ones from. I maxed out the other one over there, and he does wheat. So okay. Oh, let's get this out of my inventory since I spawned a couple. Um. Okay, so this would end up looking something along the lines of. Oops. Let's see. I almost want to say it should be sideways. Let's see. And I should probably get what's the word? Slabs and sticks, so I could stick like some slabs up here. But essentially, yay, carrot. Let's see. I got because I decided because I'm doing this massive project by myself, I'm gonna just start doing creative mode more, um, and relying more on creative mode. Polished Blackstone stairs. I think that's the one. Let's see. So if it goes like that. Okay, I'm gonna try the music again now that the TV's been off for a little while. But no promises. So let's see. How should I? I don't think there's basalt stairs. So if this keeps pausing, then I'm just not gonna do music. But we'll see. I'd rather have a little something going on in the background. Let's see. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Just want to make sure. I think wrong one. Um. Oh, yeah. See, that shouldn't be there. Okay. Cool. And Rustage is playing. My man, Rustage. All right. Let's see. Oh, that's why that didn't quite look right. Oh, okay. Now, seriously. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. The music just is pausing. So, unfortunately, no Rustage. Let's see. Basalts. There it is. That's polished basalt. I don't. It'd be nice to if there was some stairs for this. But I'm not seeing any. I might end up having to change this because there needs to be like some stairs right here to symbolize the 2 feet standing together. I might. Oh, you know what? I need to replicate this just to see. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like it'll fit. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, somebody else hopped on. How's it going? Oh, actually, I don't know if that would work. I was going to say I might be able to play music off my phone, but right now that's what I'm using to see messages. Let's try playing it off my phone and see how it goes.
Finally here. What did I get myself into? Prize $250,000. I'm a live cheat.
Thank you for the likes, by the way.
If you're gonna come for me, I'll finish you. Shame on you! I'm out of blood. It is like a firing squad.
Hopefully, we don't get any. Hopefully, we don't get any. What's it called? Feedback. It looks like that goes straight across like that. It could have just been somebody popping in and out. Oh, wait. I can actually pause this and. Can you hear the music, by the way? So my video's paused, so it's not playing the sound on my phone as far as the video, but the music is playing. Are you kidding me? Why? Like, this is something that might be serious. Because it's never done this before up until these past few weeks. No. Okay. Now I'm starting to I have no idea what's going on with that, and it's a little upsetting. I'm hoping it's because I'm live streaming and playing the game, and it's like straining the system or something. I don't know, but it's one of those things where it just keeps happening. So I don't know exactly what's going on. All right. Sorry about the music, but it is what it is. Okay, so these are the same size, it looks like. I have it like, I think I had it like that. Oops. This is so much easier and creative. I mean, obviously, but still, it's just so much easier. I'm not going to do the exact dimensions of, well, maybe I could. Let's see. So I think that went like that, and then it went in like this. And that there. I think. Yeah, those look like they're straight. That don't look right. Whoa. If that's supposed to be the heel, then it should be somewhere around there, I want to say. Give or take, maybe. No, I think it's 3. Okay. All right. At least now I can like side by side compare. So there's at least, something that I can go, oh, I need to fix this with. I'm not liking so much this. It looks too blocky. I mean, it is Minecraft, don't get me wrong, but still. I think I'm going to get rid of this side part. It is always important to pick up scaffolding. I got rid of that scaffolding because I'm not going to need it due to my use of creative mode, but we'll see. Now this isn't looking quite right. I think now it's got to go to. Yeah, even now that looks a little bit off, but at least it looks better. No. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Okay. As for this, oops. No. Oops. Let's see. This one's got to go. You got to be careful about which direction you're placing the blocks in Minecraft, because then it can get a little irritating. Because, like, for example, I'll show you a stairs. Stairs is probably the easiest to show visually. So when I started off, I didn't know this, but if you aim at the top of the square, you end up with an upside down stair, right? You aim at the bottom of this square, right? You aim at the bottom, you have a right side up square. And if you notice, this block has two different looks. There's the rounded off side and the more smoother side. So I got to pay a little attention to where I'm placing these. It would be nice to be able to get some stairs out of this, but it is what it is. Okay. So that's starting to look like a proper boot. Das Boot, yeah. Let's see. See how this looks. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. The reason I would like to have stairs is because then I could go like that, but on the over here on the side. As it is, I wouldn't know how to do it. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know how to do it either. When I first started. Now I'm wondering if I do it like this. Okay, I'm just trying to. Oops. Oh wait, no, that's right, because this is supposed to be a boot. So this needs to be lower. Ooh, wait, no. I don't think that would work. I was thinking of going with but you see the dilemma with that. There's that gap there. It would be nice if I could actually get this to place on top of that, because this is too thick. But if this was on top of here, then that would be nice. Oops. hell? Oh, jeez Louise. I was crouched the whole time. No wonder I couldn't fly. That was user error. How am I gonna do this? Let's see. I mean, it could technically come out like this. And then, well, let's see. I don't want to mess with the corners. It's not like it's super hard to replace them, but I gotta do a little more maneuvering. Okay, if I do it like that, and I go boom, like that, that's gonna end up being way too far. Let's see. That still wouldn't work. It's a matter of figuring things out at the moment. Okay. Get that back up and that. I might have to lower this and just use this. I wanted to have the two different kinds of black, sort of like a different off color, but I might have to rethink that. Let's see what we got to work with here. I am just looking at these right now. There is other stuff. Oh no. See, copper eventually turns green over time, and that's not ideal. Let's check out the colored blocks. I doubt there's really going to be anything in here. Yeah, it's like I thought. Have the side of his boots growing these out. That'd be sort of funny. De-dum-de-dum-de. I don't think there's going to be anything I could really use outside of the building blocks area. Oh, there's shelving. Cool. I didn't know about the shelving. De-dum-de. Oh, copper golems. I haven't played around with the newer stuff yet, so I didn't know about it. Gotta at least look. Oak shelf. That's weird. Yeah, it's gonna. I forgot about this kind of stuff, but I don't think any of these are gonna really do it. Do it. New stuff can get you in trouble. It depends on what kind of new stuff. What? What? creaking heart. Actually, that almost looks like it could be used as leather. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. And let's see what what creaking heart. I'm still gonna have to do that, but let's see which way would probably be that way, right? No, that's not going to work. Figured I'd give it a shot, but it ain't gonna work. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna end up having to be in the building blocks area. Might just be able to go with, let's see. Might be able to get away with something like a stripped oak or dark oak wood. Oh wait, no, that's right, because I'm gonna just have to bring these down, I think. Yeah, I think this is gonna just have to come down one. So it ends up being like this. Something like that. And then, as far as the inside, well, had to let the cat out. For some reason, my cats will go in through the cat door, but they won't go out. This doesn't look. I think this is going to have to come out one more. Part of me almost thinks that looked right. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Huh. For some reason, that didn't look right to me. You're probably waiting for me to react to that comment. I've already read it. So if we go like this, yeah, I think, ooh, how's that gonna work? That might not work. Let's see. What would it look like if I went like this with it? All right. This would make it 3 blocks wide. So it'd be a little bit more like this. I'm not sure that I'm not sure if I'm entirely upset with that though. It looks like it might have been one of those things where it was just there was just one slight change that needed to be made and it made it look weird until you actually do it, and then it's like, maybe. Because it's going to be 3-dimensional, and it could have been that those were just way too wide. Yeah, it might have been that those were just way too wide. Let's see. Oops. Okay. To do. Ooh, you know what? That needs to be one more. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta screw up and, keep at it. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put, because of the way that's set up, I'm not sure if I'm going to put some heels on here. It might just look sort of weird. Actually, yeah, I'll probably just end up looking weird, at least until I can get somebody who's more of a professional, or perhaps maybe if I get more inspiration or something. Not sure about that one. I think Seriously, bro? Good luck, villagers. I don't know if they can spawn. Screw it. We'll send you to the pit. Oh, the exact thing I was looking for. Yeah, I did kill your leader. He's like, huh, how do I get out of this pit to avenge my leader? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm almost up there anyway. Actually, I wonder if there is. Oh, it's noon. Noon always catches me off guard. Let's see. No, Sealand. I'm looking for something that'll give off light. And I did check. I wanted to do iron bars going up, so it was like an actual. It was like an actual flagpole, but the iron bars just aren't really gonna work properly for it. It didn't look quite right. Now, if I could find something similar that's like a fence, but I would like to get something that glows if possible. Pillow fence might work to simulate the metal. Let's see. Let's see here. Like I said, I would really like to be able to get something that glows, though. So I might end up with going with like a frog lights. Like these ones. Pearlescent might work as well. It would likely look a little weird. Wait. Natural Blocks has frog lights, and then I went over here. Oh, yeah, frog lights over here too. Huh. What's copper torch? I didn't know there's a copper torch. Let's see if there's something here that might work as well. Maybe wax, or maybe the lightning. Well, no, because they oxidize over time. Did you? Oh, cool! I didn't know they had copper chests. I haven't played much since the newer updates. That won't work. Neither would that. That's just irritating. Not as irritating as some other stuff, but it's still one of those really tight moments. I think I'm probably gonna end up going with Frog Lights. Ooh, maybe let's see. Actually, I might go with Glowstone. No, I think the pearlescent frog light is probably going to be look more like a pole than the glowstone would or shroom lights. So we'll go with the pearlescent. Get rid of that. It's nighttime. Why didn't you tell me? Oh, okay. Bye. Bloop, bloop. Don't know why that was there. I mean, I'm pretty sure W had stuck it there trying to be helpful. So I had mentioned frog lights, but it wasn't the right spot. It was one too far over. I'm gonna make this flagpole really tall, because I don't know how tall I'm gonna need it, but I'm assuming that this is probably gonna be tall enough. Stick these up here. And what's really going to be funny is if somebody new hops on and they're up here. I probably should do something like go to the top and stick a slab on there so that people can't really spawn on here. At least I think they're not supposed to. Yeah, I guess I could actually put a boat up here. Have them spawn on a boat and be like, okay, you're just gonna have to hop in the boat and fall down. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. How's that? It's a good luck moment. Luckily, boats won't actually damage it or damage a person. All right. Let's go back to this now. At least that gives me something to work with as far as like height and width wise. Let's see. I had to let my cat out. They won't use the cat door. They're good cats, though. They just have some of their quirks, just like pretty much every cat does. Okay. Oops. I think that's actually starting to look a little bit better, I think. And that would essentially be the top of the foot. So like maybe let's see. I wonder if I would be able to get away with that. I'm feeling that I'm gonna have to do something like that, maybe. Oh, you know, that's right. That was solid. Was this one of these moments? Okay. Not a fan of leather. Spawns all kinds of nasties. Okay. So now this, I'm not sure if I like how this is turning out. So that this would end up having to be like that. Maybe I'll have to do fencing. Oops, wrong. A little bit farther, I think. Polished black stone wall. Yeah, it's the same as these ones. Okay, let's see how the wall looks. Not sure. It might add like almost that crinkle effect that worn leather gets, especially like around the ankles. At least it's looking better. Question mark. What? Wrong button. Okay. Let's see. No, that don't look right. I think this is just going to end up having to be flat. Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably going to have to be flat. That might work to sort of resemble some ankles. It's not time yet. I'm not sure. Maybe the walls might work. Oops. Maybe this actually might end up working out better than I thought. And that does add a little bit of a thing to the front, just like a shin. Okay. Okay. I mean, it looks a little bit too flat, too pyramid-y. I would like to be able to have like a little curve underneath. Actually, let's try out here. How am I going to do this? Maybe I guess I could do maybe a couple of them. Couple, two or three, as my stepdad would call it. Let's see. I'm going to probably say that is not going to work. Yeah, I doubt that's going to work. I mean, it was a thought. Oops. And as far as out here goes, it'll end up having steps more along the lines of, let's see. Like I'll probably be going stone brick stairs or something similar. Ooh, actually, polished diorite maybe to mimic marble. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go with. I'm probably gonna go with the one that looks like marble. These don't quite look right. Okay, first and foremost, just get the tools out of here, except for the sword. And then, oops, polished diorite. So this would essentially look something along the lines of course, I need these two. Actually, that's a bit too high. So you'd end up having like a small walkway. Basically like that. Sort of like marble, I almost want to say. And then out here would be Das Fence. Which I could actually probably... Oh. No, I mean... It was right there. So it'd end up looking something like this. Now, that would make that 4 to 5 feet wide, which is okay. It's not optimal, but it's okay. Almost forgot. That type of thing, right? There'd probably be like a gate right here. Just like that. This is okay. I would say it's passable. Not overly fond of the squared off heels. It'd be nice to be able to have like a way to almost round this off a little bit, but that's a bit hard to do, at least in vanilla Minecraft. And we'll do some finishing touches here. I almost feel if they're going to be like boots, they should be probably a little bit higher. We'll start with that right there. Come on. Okay. It's always good to fill in the gaps whenever possible. You didn't see me do it earlier down lower because they were half slabs. Actually, that's not the worst. Like I said, this seems a little bit too squared off back here, but I mean, it is what it is. This looks a little bit too flat. Like it's too much of a pyramid. I almost think that it would be better off just to go straight down with it. No, because that doesn't quite seem right either. Let's see. Maybe more like that. It doesn't really look that bad. I'm still not sure how I feel about the sides, though. Oops. I think this could probably come forward a little bit more. Oops, that's right. Looks a little bit less blocky from that side. A little bit too blocky from the front. How? Maybe I could stick this. That looks weird. So does that too. I wanted it to be able to go like that. But unless I go... Not sure. too much. Maybe. No, I have a feeling that's not going to work. Especially if I don't fill that in. Hmm. So this doesn't look right. I don't know how I can get it to go straight down and not look weird. Actually, other than this bit right here, no weight on this one right here, just in case. But ooh, oh yeah, it leaves a gap right there. But I guess if you're not, let's see. I'd also have to do. Come on, there we go. Come on. I'd also have to do that. Oops. See, I got to skip this gap or else it creates that. I mean, I guess it's good for now. I don't think this one's going to work, though. And neither is that. How am I going to do this so it ain't so blocky? Like, there has to be a little something. But the only thing I can... Oh, I'm trying to build this. I'm trying to build some boots. These are going to be boots. It's a statue. See, these are just these make it look too flat. Like the thing's just way too flat for that. I don't know. Maybe this might work. I might change up. I think I'm going to change up this. I mean, yeah, it is blocky, but at the same time, this is Minecraft, right? But I do, and this is almost like it's close to the original one. Remember when I started off, but I did have to change a little bit here and there just to make things look right. Like this would be the foot inside the boot, and this would be the thick soles. That would be the ankles over here. The top of the foot. Then you got the shin that goes in the front, and then you have like a wrinkle in the boot where the ankles are at. Right? I feel like there should be something extra down at the base, but I might also be overthinking it. So I think I'm going to leave it like this shape, but I want to do something to do the bottom color wise. Not off do the bottom. I want to sort of do something to make the base just slightly different. Let's see. Gilded blackstone. Do blocks of netherite. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad because it almost. I'm actually going to check that out. I'll put the sword there. Nighttime. That is why you sleep in the bed. Skeletons and zombies do not like being out in the light. They're not attacking me because I'm in creative. So you notice how he died and he didn't? That's because he found cover. He's not quite in a spot that would be an annoyance, though. He's a little off to the side. Okay, let's try. Let's see how. I know netherite, blocks of netherite on top of that, but it doesn't really look too shabby, honestly. Would this be too much? I'm thinking it probably would be. Yeah, that would be too much. Let's see. What other kind of things we got going on here? Just in case there's something that might be slightly better. because this will be open to the public at some point eventually. I'm hoping, maybe, possibly. And we all know if I put netherite at the base, somebody's gonna try and take it. I almost want to say the polished basalt would probably, like, I know I did it before. Oops. I sort of did it before. I'm not overly fond of this here. But there really isn't any way to get rid of that. And that's one of the problems. Well, I mean, I guess I could. See, the netherite's like really rare. So I don't want to do netherite, or else people will just come out here and mine it out and destroy it. But that's not looking quite right. I thought it would look nice because like it has that faded look there. Yeah, see, the problem I'm having is this. I like it on the side, but I don't like it on the front. It almost looks like somebody's toes, which is funny. I think I'm going to settle for this, though. I'm going to end up overthinking it way too much. Oh, come on. I would like to go netherite, but like I said, people will end up taking it. Alright, so something like this for now, anyways. And then the other side. Funny thing is this is how we started, right? And this is how we finished. The before and after. That looks a lot better. Yeah, no, you thinking? Oh, overthinking? No way. And if you look at the size of that, that's the boot, which means that he'd end up being like way up here, body wise. His head would probably be like way up here, which means that would be enough for an arm. That would be enough for an arm to come out here and hold the flag. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna do that. So there's this block, bone block. we're gonna play with the bone block. Let's see. Okay, what can I just get rid of? I don't need that actually. Guess where the bone block's going? In the bone hole. That's his toe. that's his toe. That's his foot. And this would be his leg. There you go. So this would most likely be a little bit higher. Actually, it'd probably be way higher because I'm thinking of putting like white beard here, and he would be way taller. But basically something like that. And then as far as Whitebeard goes, he would end up having, like, he tucks his pants in. So it would end up looking, oops. Something along the lines of, like that. Ooh, actually, that works perfect. I think the boot might have, well, no, that might work. But look, that actually works perfect. Sweet. I was going to say, we might have to go one more higher, but this, I'd almost say that, well, yeah, I'd probably have to go one more higher. So rather than connecting it to that, well, yeah, I think I'm going to have to go one more higher. I'm looking at the proportions of it, and it's probably got to go one more higher. But with that being said, I don't have to really get too crazy with doing an exact copy of that, and instead I just go like this. Oops. Oh, really? And then I just go from that. But it's getting nighttime. Alrighty. Something like, got to be a little bit more careful now because I don't have the blocks to just attach them to like I did on the other one. I have to angle these just right, or else they won't go on. Like, see. And boom. And there's a little black lip there to sort of show you where the boat, or the Das Boot. If I do the other side, they would end up touching. right there. So I can't really go out anymore. Let's see. If I go, actually, let's see. I actually don't need some of this stuff. Like, don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. And all of these will go over here for whenever I feel like doing survival. Don't need the bone block anymore. Okay, now I got a little bit more room to work with. Let's see, it was polished diorite. Might have to go with the calcite if I can't find it. Mushroom stem, huh? None of those. I don't think there's any. I could probably go with the wool. But then it wouldn't match the other. Actually, calcite's fairly close. But I think if I just... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I think I can... Arrgh. I keep pressing the wrong button. Where... That thing. Okay, let's see. Is it here? I don't think... There might not actually be a thing for... I don't know, because there's polished diorite stairs. Do I have to... I don't think I have to cook it. Let's check. I don't think I have to cook polish. I don't think I have to cook diorite to polish it. No. Okay, so how do I get polished diorite? Like, there might not be... There actually might not be a polished diorite block. But then how would you get polished diorite stuff? That's the part that I'm not getting. Just do nothing but skeleton skulls. There's the white wool, which I very well just might end up going with, because I'm not really seeing anything else. I mean, this looks close enough, really. I could get rid of that. To the untrained eye, you wouldn't notice. But to the trained eye, we can tell. The problem is that there really isn't anything I can do about the polished diorite. Like, you can see that the grays are different. There was regular diorite stairs. Oh, come on. All that time. I just smacked myself in the forehead. Like, literally smacked myself in the forehead. Oh no, they look the same. Who would have thought? It was only right next to it. But you see how you can tell the difference? Where was that one? Like, you can see the difference. For example, this doesn't have the black lines in it. This side does. And the gray's lighter and all that. I mean, not having those lines would be better, technically. But at the same time, I don't think there's calcite stairs. Yeah, see, there's only the regular calcite. So this will just have to do. And then I think I'll end up doing, let's see. Um, um, um. Thinking of doing another little ripple thing. They'll meet in the center, which might make it look weird. But for now, of course I would. Okay. Oh yeah, duh. I forgot I stuck a boat up there. I was like, what the hell is up there? All right, let's see how this. I could probably go one down with it. Yeah, I think I'll go one down. Oh, it's good. That is one downside to being in creative. Wrong, one little misclick and it all goes bye bye. See, this is where they're going to end up meeting together. So this might not end up working. I might end up having to like bring it up one more, I think. Let's see. I think, if I remember correctly, the two were touching right on that line. And that's right. Oh, that's hard to really tell. I think that's right on the line. Which means that if that's the case, this might have to come up maybe one more. No, that might actually work. Because then I can bring this like that. That will go up probably another couple. This might work. What? I got 3 people on here. Hello. So I'm working on a Whitebeard statue. But having a little bit of a difficult time getting things exactly right. I might have to bring this foot over one block. Just so that they have a wider stance. Because I can't go any wider than that. I probably could do, well, that would bring it out even quicker. I was thinking I could do another set of stairs there. It would go out, up, and over. But that would bring me to the center a lot quicker, which wouldn't look right. This isn't looking too bad, though, altogether. Yeah. I would like to bring it over one more. As much of a pain in the ass as that's going to be, I think it'll be overall better because he'll have a wider stance. This will come over one more, allowing for like one space in between the legs, so that when I get up to the top, it actually looks like he has that cross line for the crotch in the pants. So, but then that means that that's only like 3 feet wide, about 4 feet wide. And if I bring it out one more, well, I might be able to bring it out one more. But if I bring it out one more, then I'm going to have to bring this over. I'm going to have to bring this over one, which means this is going to be going over 2. I think I'm going to continue building this as it is. I might bring this over one more. And then when I go to redo this side, I'll just make sure that I go here. Because if you really look at it, it's not even really centered. I didn't even realize that. It's not one thing, it's another, right? Actually, if you go straight up with that, that would be roughly center with, like, once you include the ass and then the chest and the arms and stuff, that would be pretty close to center. I just have to bring Das Boot back like one more. Where is... I'm trying to remember what that is. Oh, yeah, duh. Did you... do something like that? Yeah, it was like that. See, it didn't quite look right because it was just ever so slightly off one. Oops. Just stop. Just stop doing that, okay? To do this. I might be making this worse, but we'll see. It's actually not too bad, really. And now he has sort of a hill to it. Though I almost feel like the hill could come out like one more. I don't know. That's starting to look a little bit better, actually. This could probably use maybe like a little bit higher. Especially when it comes to that. No, that's a little bit too high, I think. It's actually not that bad, really. At least for now. I might end up having to cut that off. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit too much. Yeah, that looks better. That looks a little bit better. Alrighty. Well, looks like I've got one leg started. See, things go much quicker when you use creative, right? That's going to be funny. If somebody spawns up there, they're going to have to use the boat to get down. Oh, we got iron golems. Nice. Inside and out. They must have had some nightmares, so to speak. I don't mind that. Hey there, guy. They're the protectors. All right. Anyways, it's getting late, and I'm getting wore out. It's nice seeing there's 3 people on here. Anyways, I'm hoping sometime down the road I'll figure out the mods stuff. But as it is, I'm probably not going to live stream myself. putting them on because I don't want to have any kind of oh, night on it. But yeah, I don't want to end up having any kind of like meltdowns or anything on my stream because I'm get so frustrated with trying to figure out the mods and computering and all that crap. But it would be very much appreciated if you guys shared my my streams and my my profile and stuff, because I am trying to build a real life city, and I'm using Minecraft as a model for it. So, be really appreciated if you guys would share. Anyways, hope you have a good day. Good night.